Where do we start? We bought our first house when we were 20.
We bought our first house many years ago.
Essentially it was a little shack and we just chipped away at it for the next 3 years.
That was, where it all started for us.
Then we saw ads for the block and we thought that would be like doing what we've just done the last 3 years in 3 months.
And no one ever thinks they're actually going to get on, so we still pinch ourselves to think that we actually did the block.
I have a dream.
We produced this amazing apartment and we thought, this is what we love doing, let's just keep running with it.
And the best thing is we get to work together all the time.
Yay! We love renovating, but we also love sharing the journey and we want other people to come on that journey with us.
And essentially we wanted our viewers and our audience to be inspired by what we do so that, they can take something and create it for themselves as well. And that's how Toowoomba Reno was born. We never really planned on living in Toowoomba. We just fell in love with the area, the beach at the end of the street, the cafes and restaurants across the road. Yeah, we ain't leaving. We ain't leaving! With Toowoomba Reno done and dusted, and after the arrival of little Zaya, we were ready for the next project. The hunt for the next property began.
When thinking about where we were going to purchase the next renovation, we really didn't want to stray too far from home. Our neighbouring suburb Long Jetty is perfect because it's still so close to the beach, but the lake is at the end of the street and there's cafes and antique stores and other little cool things happening like pop-ups every week. Our first port of call was working out exactly how much we could borrow. For our last home loan, we refinanced our loan to RAMS, and in particular, we had personal home loan specialists Greg and Lisa.
Greg and Lisa came to us, they met us at home, and they took the time to understand our needs and the situation.
It was a no-brainer to go with RAMS again this time round.
I love the fact that we've got Greg and Lisa's personal mobile number, which means we're not repeating ourselves to somebody in a call centre. Which really means a lot when you've got a quick question or need some guidance, especially outside business hours. After a few meetings, we signed the loan contracts and bam, we're off and running.
Once we had a clear idea of our budget, we found the one. It was in a great location, had a generous sized block and was walking distance to the beach and shops. And the other important thing was it was close to home, which was really important for me with little Zaya. Starting out with our plans, essentially we wanted to create the ideal family home. And what does that mean for us? We want a beautiful beach house with that Palm Springs vibe. We're thinking a large single level home, our kitchen and living going out to a beautiful deck, and a pool is a must.
Architecturally, we're thinking really high ceilings, beautiful highlight windows all the way around the perimeter, big open span sliding doors.
I'm thinking outdoor shower with some breeze blocks to incorporate that Palm Springs vibe, and some beautiful landscaping with cactus and palms and lots of lush greenery.
I have done the building timeline and I estimate we should be done in about 7 months.
Welcome to our home. We'll show you around.
Get out of here.
The back half of the house is going to go anyway, so yeah, we've spent a lot of money on not much. It overwhelms me at the moment. It never has before, but it does now because I know, I've got Zaya with me.
That's
There's
all right.
only so many productive hours in a day when you have a child.
We'll get him a little tool belt and some glasses and he can help.
Cute.
Having a look around together, we realised that there was actually a lot that was going to be demolished. There's lots of little garages and tack-ons and awnings all over the place. So it meant that once we get the keys, I could get straight into the demo.
Look, it's just now that I'm here and I see how much of the house is staying and how much we're building new, it is like 99% a new house.
The boys are all up on the roof stripping the old roof tiles. They're going in this EBH bin, and the great thing about these guys is they recycle everything that comes to their yard. So these roof tiles will eventually get crushed up and we're going to reuse them for our garage slab and our driveway. With our plans approved, the boys are off and running.
We are bringing Palm Springs to Long Jetty.
Coming up next on Long Jetty Reno.
I've been up since the crack of dawn. Today we got the pool going in.
This is what we got the size of the pools.
Really?
Had much sleep.
No sleep. Presented by Rams, your local home loan specialist.